Hello Bird Squad! Getting straight to the point, this video is all about the cockatiel's breeding tips and secrets. Cockatiel's natural breeding season is after the monsoon, when the sky is clear, the food is plenty, and a lot of water bodies all around. They typically prefer building a nest near to any water body. The male cockatiel will look for a safe nesting place and adjust the place as per its preference. Only then it will mate with its partner. However, cockatiels in captivity do not have a seasonal preference. They would breed throughout the year if the conditions are taken care of. So, let's have a look. Point number 1. Provide them a direct sunlight of at least 10 hours. Some breeders breed them indoors using artificial light. I suggest to not do that, as the natural UV light provides vitamin D3 to your birds, which is absolutely necessary to make your bird absorb calcium from the food and the supplements you provide them. This would ensure a better bone density and a strong immunity. Point number 2. Big enough cage. Provide your bird a big enough cage to fly freely. The minimum cage size should be at least of 20 by 20 by 24 inches. If your birds are crammed up in a teeny tiny cage, they would just get bored and won't breed at all. Instead, they might fall sick. During mating, both male and the female cockatiels become aggressive and end in a bloodbath. Hence, they need enough space to fly away from each other. Point number 3. Provide them clean water changed twice a day. Fresh water means bacteria-free water that will ensure a healthy bird and healthy chicks. Mind it, cockatiels belong to a parrot family and are closely related to cockatoos, their distant Australian cousin. Hence, they are smart birds, so don't compromise with its habitat. It knows what it needs more than you do. Point number 4. Soft food diet. Provide them with soft food such as sprouted pulses, boiled eggs, rice, sweet potatoes, and fruits. Soft foods brings all the required nutrients into your birds, such as vitamin A for better digestion, growth, better reproduction, and maintenance of epithelial cells in good condition, vitamin B for better enzyme system, vitamin C to boost activity and reduce stress level, vitamin E for good health and longevity of your bird. There's an entire video on nutrients you should give for a healthy bird that you can watch on my channel. Go check it out. Point number 5. Provide them with at least 2 to 3 blocks of calcium supplement. To ensure hard shells of the eggs, better bone density, and reduce fatal occurrence of egg binding, calcium supplements is a must. However, direct natural sunlight is necessary for your birds to absorb the calcium, or else whatever calcium they scrap off from the supplement provided would be pooped out. Point number 6. Hard food diet. Provide them mixed seed diet consisting of foxtail millet, sunflower seeds, pearl millet, mustard seed, paddy seeds, and black sesame seed. However, do not use sesame seeds during summer season. The heat expelled from sesame seeds can disrupt the embryo formation. Don't forget, they are parrots, and their beak are designed to cut open hard seeds, so providing them with ample mixed seed diet will make your bird feel contained, and a pair of a happy bird is necessary for a successful breeding. Many hobbyists wonder why their cockatiels do not breed or the eggs never hatch. Go check out my other video on why my cockatiels won't breed / eggs never hatch. Point number 7. Nesting box. Provide your bird with a nesting box or a nesting pod. Parrots do not build a nest like pigeons or weaver birds. They find a hollow place to lay their eggs. Always keep the nesting box on the highest point of the cage. Nesting box should be a minimum size of at least 12 by 12 inches with an entry hole of 5 inches. However, I experienced cockatiels prefer breeding more comfortably in a nesting pod. And that is because the clay of the pod can regulate the temperature difference and the wooden box cannot. Point number 8. Nesting materials. Provide your birds with some wood chips, wood shavings, coconut fiber, natural dry straws, because those are most appropriate. No need of putting any of these materials directly into the nesting box, as they may not prefer it. Keep it on the bottom of the cage. The male cockatiel will pick the materials up to the nesting box. It is the male bird who decorates the nesting box before mating. However, Some cockatiels do not prefer nesting material at all and therefore make a layer of their own poop as its nesting material. Don't worry, it's fine. And that is how they build their nest in the wild, dry, open plains of Australia. Point number 9. Strong perches. Provide your birds with strong perches in either side of the cage. Your cockatiels will mostly mate near the nesting box. Hence, make sure the perch is strong enough for the female to hold on while courtship is in progress. If the perch is weak or moving, they would not be able to mate perfectly, and that will conclude to infertile eggs or a few number of eggs. After the eggs laid, the male would need to guard the entry hole while the female incubates. Hence, a perch close to the entry hole is most preferred by cockatiels. After taking care of all these points, you'd be happy to see how your hard work and patience pay off. You may receive at least 5 to 6 clutches of 4 to 5 eggs in each throughout a year, but I suggest giving them a rest of at least 1 year after each season to increase their fertility rate and keep the bird healthy. In case you're not sure whether the pair you got is male and female, you just have a look at their tail feathers. Some breeders and hobbyists watch for their behavior, after which they believe the bird that displays its wing is the male, while female stays timid. Well, it's not 100% true, as cockatiels are parrots and they imitate, so the female can also display her wings, as you can see here. And the easiest method to identify is to have a look at their tail feathers. The male would always have a pointed tail feathers, while the females have a broad blonde feathers, as you can see here. Stay tuned for more tips and experiences. For any questions related to any pet, comment down below and I'll be glad to answer them. Happy birding!